It's May the 4th, and so backstage at Toronto, behind the piano, Brian Cox, what are you going to play for us? And that was in memory of Les Dawson. As you can see by the light on my face, it is a lovely sunny day in Toronto, and Brian and I have got a second night at the Roy Thompson Hall, which fortunately is sold out, even though it is another Maple Leafs game. You can find out more about what happened to the Maple Leafs Leafs. I said Leaves. You can in fact just call them Leafs. The Leafs. That's okay. I've been told that by an astronaut. And anyway, so they had a fantastic game against Tampa. Is it called a game? I think so. Look, I don't really do sport. Anyway, today this is the book review of the bookshop of the day, and there's actually going to be two of these. I didn't manage to get to all the bookshops I wanted, but I went to one of my favourite comic bookshops. It is an absolutely fantastic comic bookshop. If you don't know it, if you're ever coming to Toronto and you need comics and you need kind of independent zines and independent artists, they have an incredible breadth of stock. They're enormously helpful. They're called The Beguiling, and The Beguiling is on College Street. I couldn't really buy any books because I've got so many books, but I did it because magazines, I can probably slide them into, bits of my luggage. Now I've got too many books. So Broken Pencil, which I knew nothing about. Broken Pencil is a magazine of zines, about zines. That one there is about Indigenous artists fighting against the use of resources, one on body hacking there, one on hate zines, and one on UFO zines. And I also picked up this Canadian magazine, which is Conundrum, an annual of the comic arts of what's going on. So The Beguiling is a fantastic shop, and I also, I can't wait to, I'm going to try and find some interesting shops in Indianapolis and Columbus as well, so any recommendations are excellent. Thank you, The Beguiling, you were superb. Hello, here is the second bookshop review in Toronto. There are so many brilliant bookshops in Toronto, but one of my favourites, and the reason that I first went there is called She Said Boom. There's a couple of branches, but I went to, I've always gone to the She Said Boom on College Street, and I went there because I saw a review once that said, this is a shop that looks like it's just run by junkies, and I thought that sounds interesting. It doesn't really either. It's also the reason that I got into the music of Soft Machine as well, because they were playing that when I went in, and I found lots of fascinating things there. I found a first edition of R.D. Lang's The Divided Self. I found the most I've ever spent there was for a copy of Seduction of the Innocent, the book that ended up causing the comics code in the 1950s. I've picked up books by Douglas Coupland about Marshall McLuhan, loads. One book all about ethnopsychiatry of the Mojave people and psychic disturbances within, which is quite a collectible book now. Anyway, today I had a fantastic, again, I always enjoy it. I picked up this, The Eden Express by Mark Vonnegut, obviously son of Kurt Vonnegut Jr., and that's about his period of time experiencing schizophrenia, and I've always been wanting to read that, so grabbed that, and I can't wait, by the way, to get to Indianapolis. I'm very pleased to say that some of the people from the Vonnegut Library are going to come along to our show in Indianapolis on Sunday. I also got Borges, their selected non-fiction, because there's an essay about time, which Brian could probably argue with when we're on the tour bus, and The Eternal Ones of the Dream, Myth, Ritual, Dream and Fantasies, Their Roles in the Lives of Primitive Man. Brilliant bookshop. Make sure you go to She Said Boom, College Street, Toronto. See some of you tonight, and maybe see some of you in Columbus, Indianapolis or Pittsburgh or beyond.